107.5 WGCI. You're turning up with your girl Charmaine, and I'm turning up with her. Hey, girl.
Hey, what's up?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm great. Thank you for having me today.
Of course, we were just talking a little bit behind the scenes, and I told you the last time I interviewed you, I told you that you were going to win a Grammy, and you did.
Man,
And
it's
now
crazy.
you're like 4 Grammys in,
I
okay?
know, it's nuts. It's nuts. You knew it was gonna happen.
I knew it was going to happen. So we got 4-time Grammy Award winner, Oscar Award winner from the Bay Area,
That's
creator
right.
of the Lights On Festival. You got your new project, Back on My Mind, the new album. You're currently on tour, girl. The resume's getting big.
Yes, we're crossing off the bucket list.
Carson off the bucket list. How does it feel?
Feels nuts, honestly. Like I've been mostly excited about being with the people again and really feeling that, feeling all of these things, like really, with the people in the audience, singing all the records, like that's a feeling that always will feel like the first time. So
Oh, so nostalgic being
yes.
with people again.
Yes, exactly.
Your latest project, Back of My Mind, it's your debut album, but most of us got on board with you for the first 2 EPs you dropped.
Yeah.
What's your creative process like this time around? And was it any different from your previous projects?
Man, I don't like to call it a debut album. It's not really a debut album because after winning the Grammy for my first project, it's kind of like, okay, I'm here. I guess I'm like really, really here. But I noticed a kind of a change, within myself, which really just comes with getting older. Is like the first project was kind of more unsure, like what are we doing? Can you focus on me? Like who am I? What is this? And this album has really been like, I noticed, it's just been like, this is who I am. This is what I want. It's like it's a lot less questioning and it's a lot more certain. And I think that's kind of the approach, is just this confidence that I have. And just also incorporating, a lot of my other musical influences. I think it's so many layers of R&B, this project is, and yeah, just creating that experience live now.
Yeah, girl, it's definitely more certain because we have dubbed you the queen of R&B.
Oh, no. I can't.
What you mean, no? What you
Take that. I
mean?
mean, there's so many queens and so many
Definitely.
princesses of R&B right now. So I don't know. That's
Girl,
thank you though.
you are so humble. Most artists, they create music based on the space of their life that they're in. And is this true for you? And if so, what experiences led you to some of the songs on your album, Back of My Mind?
Absolutely. I mean, a lot of this is like reflection, a lot of the things we're afraid to say and afraid to face. Like that's where I was coming from with this album. And there's like a few songs on there that I wrote a few years ago, actually, that I decided to put on this project. And I think it's because now I can look back on that song like, that's what that was. That's what I was feeling. Okay. When you look back on a memory or a situation and you're like, okay, I see what was going on. I see what I was feeling. So yeah, this album, I think it's just been a lot of growing up, a lot of just looking in the mirror, like, what are you like really feeling? What are you really doing?
Yeah, and that's why like I love you as an artist, because I just feel like when you are performing or when I'm listening to your music, like I really can feel the words that you're saying and I can feel where you're coming from. So your fans really appreciated her.
Thank you so much. Thank
And
you.
you've had your hands in a lot of things, from fashion eyewear collabs to specialized guitars. But you're one of the creators of an entire music festival, which is so lit. How's it been being the originator and headline of the Lights On Fest, and what inspired you to even be a part of this?
It's nuts. I mean, I'm the first Black woman to create a festival, to own a festival outright. And this vision, is just about not only creating a platform, but just kind of creating something in the Bay Area that celebrates R&B music. People always say, "Oh, R&B is coming back. It's been dead." I never ever believed that R&B was dead, because Erykah Badu said this to me. She said, "R&B is the people," and I was like, "That's so real." So there's all of these people that come out to listen to good music, R&B, old and new, so this whole festival has been like almost like the greatest R&B party, and it's just so much more than just music. Like there's an experience that comes with it, you know, there's food and other stuff that goes on festival grounds. So it's dope that I can do it in my hometown and celebrate up and coming artists and artists that we already love.
Yeah, I know they're so proud of you over in the Bay. You go, girl.
Thank
So
you.
you just released a video a few days ago for anyone, from your song For Anyone, from your album. And this is the most emotional, the most vulnerable we have seen you. Can you tell us about that and what's the backstory?
Man, I mean, listen, I ain't gonna get too far into it, but technically this video is kind of a directorial debut. I always have my hands in, you know, the visuals, but this one was really my vision, and I wanted to be very simple, just so you could really listen to the words that I'm saying. And I think a lot of people think that this video is kind of sad, and that the tears were really, really like sad tears, but sometimes even when you're broken, you have a realization, you have hope. And I think that's what that was. It was really tears of joy, realizing, you know, almost where you need to be, where you want to be, and what you need, you know. And I think that's kind of where this came from. Even though the song is painful, there's some joy in that pain. And I really wanted to show that. And I think
So
it's
many layers.
yeah, there are so many layers. Yeah.
Absolutely. So you've worked with some of the hottest artists in the business, Jasmine Sullivan, of course, Chris Brown, okay, Lil Baby, who's one of my favorites. Who do you have in mind for your like dream collaboration?
Oh, there's so many. I mean, I just got to perform with Stevie Wonder, which was nuts. And that was one of my, you know, dream collabs.
Yes.
You know, I've gotten to perform with some of the people that I really, really love, hope to make music with. Kendrick Lamar, like I'm waiting for his album, but I'm also waiting to create with him because I think he's really, really dope. And of course, like all the other queens in R&B that are killing the game, like Queen Najas and Summer Walker and Ari Lennox and people like that who also performed at my festival. But those are some people that I really want to work with, and I'm excited for people to hear because there's some stuff happening behind the scenes that I don't want to speak on. But yeah, there's a lot of people I want to work with.
Well, we're excited to wait for the behind the scenes to become on the scene, girl.
That's right.
So you got 4 Grammys, an Oscar, and numerous other awards, too many to count. And there's been some talk about you being on the big screen. Is that true? Can you give us a little detail?
Man, so I'll be part of the new kind of reimagined Color Purple that Blitz, the director, is doing. He did Black is King, and he's really, really amazing. And I'm really excited to be, you know, fully, you know, full throttle being in that world of TV and film, and I can't wait for people to see me in that light, in that way. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming up, and that's one of the things I'm looking forward to.
That is going to be, I mean, the Color Purple is iconic.
Yeah,
so for you to be a part of that, like, oh my goodness, I just cannot wait for that.
Yeah, it's gonna
Congratulations.
be Thank you.
So do you feel like life has prepared you for the level of fame that you're at now? Because it's just like, I mean, you're obviously extremely talented, right? So you would think that the level of fame you're at now is totally, you know, what life is supposed to give you. But like, were you prepared for that?
Man, I mean, you can never be, you know, fully prepared for it. Of course, like I just try to move, you know, low key, but yeah, it gets hard to do that. I mean, right now, you know, masks, it's like I haven't really felt it like that. You know, the mask kind of been protecting me, but no, I mean, I love when people come up to me, and usually it's not on no crazy stuff. Usually it's like, I know you know, you're trying to be low key, but I just want to say, you know, it's usually like that type of time, that type of energy. And I love that. So, you know, I love when people come up to me.
Absolutely. So one of my favorite songs is Due to Me featuring Skip Marley.
Yeah. Oh, slow down. Yes.
Yes. And what was it like working with him? And is there any like chemistry there? There was some, you know, rumors that maybe there was some chemistry between the two of you. Can you clarify that for us?
I mean, there's definitely chemistry. You can feel it on the record. Like there's musical chemistry there. But I love Skip Marley. I think he's amazing. Obviously his family and their legacy is like, you know, is on another level. And just to be a part of his career and his, you know, rise as far as music, mixing reggae and R&B, like I just think it's really dope, and he's doing something really unique. And he sounds so much like his grandfather. He sounds so much like
Good.
Bob, which
Yeah.
is nuts. But yeah, he's talented. I love working with him, and we've got some other stuff happening, coming out soon. So yeah.
We can't wait, girl.
Mhm.
So a lot of times we see musical artists with like amazing talent like yourself, and we hear their projects, we see them on TV and in the spotlight, but we rarely get to candidly see them as a person.
Yeah.
So who is her when the lights go down?
Ooh.
Or who is Gabby Wilson? Okay,
Who
who's
is her?
Gabby Wilson?
Who is her when the lights come down? Man, I don't know. I think I'm definitely, I don't know. I don't know how to describe that. I'm definitely like a homebody. You know, I'm definitely like very emotional, very like, you know, sensitive, but very sure at the same time. But I think people feel that, you know, I think people feel that. And I always say, you know, her has never been, it's never been like an alter ego or a persona. It's always been my true self. Like my true self is written in the music. But you know, me, I'm very goofy. A lot of people don't see that side of me, but I'm very, very goofy. I like to have a good time, you know, and I'm like a big little kid. So yeah, I think that's kind of me in a nutshell.
Yeah, that's who your family knows you as.
Exactly.
That's wonderful. What advice do you have for young artists who look up to you? Because I know every artist out here, you have to be an inspiration for them. So what
Oh,
advice would you
thank
give them?
I would say, you know, don't compromise yourself for anyone or anything. Like we live in a world and in an industry where they try to put a mold on what an artist is, what a woman is, you know, what a man is, what you should be. And I think as long as you just walk in your passion, you lead with your passion, and you stick to who you are and stay true to your truth and who you really are at the end of the day, you can always win.
Okay, girl. Well, my last question, do you have any tattoos?
Do I have tattoos? Yeah, I have like all like hand tattoos, finger tattoos. My
Okay.
yeah, I have my cousin's name. She was we called ourselves soulmates when we found out that a soulmate is not just like a lover. And she passed away in 2015. And so
Oh,
she's like my best friend. Yeah, so I have her tatted, and I got my area code and a pen and a paper
okay.
plane. Yeah, I got all finger tats, and I got a snake on my leg.
Well, I know that you come to Chicago on the 27th. You'll
Yes.
be here performing, and I actually own a tattoo shop. I'm in my tattoo shop right now in my office.
Yes. I feel like I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to get a tattoo, you know, we could hook it up. I got it. It's on the house. My artists are amazing, and we're just so happy to have you in Chicago on the 27th.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait.
Yes, her.
You got to give me the food spots. You got to give me all the food.
Girl, I got you. Just let me know what
Okay.
you want to eat. Is it chicken? Like, a pizza? Just let me know.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Much love.